I am extremely late for this. Medalist is a show produced by Studio Engi or Engi. And I've heard a lot of bad things about this studio, but I'm having a track record of just botching and ruining shows by just excessively, bad pacing and whatnot. So I thought that this anime, maybe it's gonna get done dirty. And there was so much Winter 2025 animes for us to check out. But right now, we've basically cut off a lot of excess fat. Checked out all the shitty isekais, dropped most of them. And we have some empty slots, and this is when I try out some of those hidden gems that I have not checked out. Is this show actually that good? Let's find out. I see a penguin. Is she watching figure skating by an Olympic athlete? Yo, the movement! Wow. Wow, okay. There's CG involved in this, but the movement is so fluid. Is it a triple axel? I don't know what the hell these techniques are called, but it looks great. Okay. Oh, shit. 3 in a row. So it's like a child getting inspired by another athlete. She's turning into a Beyblade. Peak CGI. Oh, aura farming at the end. And she's very young too. Great and terrible price. Whoa. Go back. Too young to realize that achieving their dreams means that they and their families will have to pay a great and terrible price. And that's the thing, right? Right now, you see a girl that's smiling, that is peaking. Everyone's applauding. Wow, amazing. Guess what it took to get there? People don't see the blood and tears. The blood, sweat, and tears that it takes to get to greatness. And quite often, in competitive, athletics, sports, bro, it's so fucking toxic. Like, I'm nowhere close to her level in terms of figure skating. But I was in an elite environment to be trained like that in power skating when I was a child back in Korea. And while I was winning medals and ranking first place in the fastest kid in town, my coach hit my fucking legs in training session with the hilt of the skating blade whenever I wasn't going fast enough, literally whipping me like a fucking donkey for me to perform at that great level. You don't understand the level of toxicity and brute force it takes sometimes. I'm sure there's like wholesome coaching here and there, but you need sacrifice. You want to reach this level of greatness, you need sacrifice. And your friends, family, look, none of that shit matters. Everything gets sacrificed for the sake of one single goal. And when you achieve it, you ask yourself, was it actually worth it? I don't know. So maybe this show will kind of like touch upon that topic of what it takes to fucking get there. And another really tragic thing is, for every one girl like this, there's probably hundreds of other girls and boys that also may have went through that same rigorous training and sacrificing everything, but literally had nothing to show for at the end. That's the really fucked up part. But that's just, competition in pretty much not just athletics, right? But in like social media, academics, right? Everybody tries so fucking hard. You only see one person winning, but for everyone like this, thousands of others. What about them? Oh boy, this is gonna get real. A genius on the ice. You got a little mole, a little beauty mark. Oh! Bro, if she actually hit with the blade on that leg, oh my god. Stupid ass kids. Dumbass kids. How is it my fault? You ran into me and nearly cut off my thighs. You're gonna cry and say, wah! Shut the fuck up, dumbass kid. Oh no. I thought that this show was gonna be a happy-go-lucky show of, people achieving their dreams. But I feel like we're going to see the other side. Immediately, like, bro, this is like 2 minutes into the first episode. I can already tell that like this is gonna be a very realistic and depressing story about people who try to be competitive and wants to achieve their dreams, but like they'll fall short and there'll be slaps in the face of reality that hey, like life isn't fair. And that's right, bro. Do you know why so many like kids are like doing ping pong or like, you know, these like you know how like Asian families will put their like really young kids through like, you know, figure skating or like ping pong or any of these other like, you know, athletic stuff. It's because like if you start young, obviously your neuroplasticity, your brain, right? It can learn better. You can adapt better. And if you start younger, then obviously you can be better. And if you start older, chances are you probably won't be able to compete. By the time you're 14, there's probably other like kids getting ready for that Olympic stage. You can't just like enter at this period and expect to compete at that same level. Stupid ass kids. Not the nuts. Damn. Came for a job interview and got rejected? Is this the kid from the intro scene? I don't know. She working a job? She stole it? I think she stole it? Doesn't look scary at all. I think it is the same kid because her jacket has that little penguin logo right over here. And in the intro scene, there was like a penguin logo pencil case, I think, or some sort of brand bag. Is she here alone? Yo, why are you giving us such a bad time? Bro, it doesn't even work here. He's so petty. Like, bro, come on. You don't even work here. You got rejected for the job interview. No one's gonna talk to you. And he's like, you know, because of that, ain't nobody gonna fucking skate for free. Who is she? Whoa! Elite balance! Yeah, I guess the genius is her. It seems like a little funny scene, but based on her balance to just go down the railing like that, it sounds like she is an elite athlete genius. Parkour! Parkour! Oh shit. She's dead. Catch her! The camera work there was really cool. He is pretty clumsy, huh? I don't know. Maybe it's unreasonable for me to say he's really clumsy because he couldn't, you know, catch her rather than catch her with his face. But hey, okay, let's go. Oh! I thought it was something else. Jesus Christ. I thought it was like a stray dog pissing on him or something. He's pretty funny. Whoa, go back, go back, go back. Bag of worms to the old guy. Bag of worms? Does he go fishing with it? Okay. Pet bird. Oh. Maybe. No. No, you're just scary. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, come. Yeah, that logic makes sense, but come on. Come on, bro. You really gonna fucking do this absolute logic on this child who just wanted to go skate there? Come on, bro. You wasting elite talent genetics right now. Let her go. This is a Karen. You're right. This is a Karen. Pretty sweady. She studies it really hard. Mom is against it. Will he go talk to the mom on our behalf now? Okay, okay. Wait, he's hooking her up now. Okay, no longer being a Karen. Coach? I'm not coach. Maybe this is the beginning of a beautiful coach and apprentice relationship. even though he's a bit too washed to actually be an athlete himself, he has really good methods of teaching and knowledge to be able to get her up to that Olympic stage.
もう6時さあダメだぞ
はい
今何年生
5年生です
Kind of reminds you of Komari from Makene, based on the stuttering.
帰ったらお母さんにすぐ
Mother.
ただいま
おかえり。遅かったわね。
お母さんね
今日も宿題あるんでしょ？解きなさい。
The sunset lighting is intimidating me. Something bad gonna happen?
ごめんね私何やればしなくていいよ
She's like an
どうせ
outcast,
頼んで
huh?
もできないじゃん。
Ooh, what the fuck?
いのりちゃんは待ってて
Inori. So she doesn't have a place to belong. Everyone just kind of dismisses her. Her place is on the ice.
スケートやりたいセコマさんにミミズあげてスケート場に
いけないことだ
That logic is crazy to me. I know the exchange of worms because the old man at the rink, you know, has apparently birds to feed, but like, she just digs up worms.
スケート場に
いけないことだって分かってたんだよね
Maybe
だ
she'll
ったら
stop
やめ
now.
なきゃ
Oh.
本気です年だぞ
10 to 11 years old. You're right at the cutoff age. Like, imagine that, bro. Imagine telling that. And this is very real, though. It's the objective truth where if you actually want to be the best of the best, not just casual skating to be kind of good, if you want to be on the national stage, bro, 10 to 11, imagine having that pressure at this age, thinking, oh my God, it's now or never, or I'm going to be washed forever.
アシスタントコーチ
Like right now we have isekai shows that focuses on like what, like 30 something year olds having like a second chance, like Osan Nibi Adventure. Remember that show, bro? Osan Nibi Adventure, what was the whole theme of that? That it's never too late. Even if you're 30, bro, nah, you can still get in on it. You can grind and you can be the best of the best. In this show, time's running out, kid. You already 10 years old, all right? You better fucking figure it out.
コーチ
そう司くんなら
Oh,
逃げた実績があるでしょ
nationals.
クラブに
With
推
her.
薦すればすぐ OK は出ると思う
Nice.
嫌なの
全日本は出たと思ってる
He's
よ
also pretty insecure
ア
over
イ
his
スダンスは
technique.
2人の競技でしょ
実感がないんだ
Hmm?
だからってオーディション受かるまででしょほとんど収入ないんでしょ別にアイスショーの仕事を
That's a harsh reality.
アシスタントコーチも立派なスケートの仕事よ
But it's like for him, if he accepts that position, it's kind of like admitting that he's done, right? Because he's still hanging on to those dreams of, I guess, competing on. I don't know exactly what kind of competition he's trying to do, but it does feel like he still is trying to live for the dream. But she's saying, face reality. You need to start, like, bro, having like a plan B, or it's gonna get too late.
ルクス
The mom.
東山の高峰先生ですか？
Yo, it's the
お電
mom.
話させ。
こんにちはお待ちしておりました
忙しい中、祈り。
There she is.
もしかして知り合い
Yeah, they do.
じゃあ同席したらコーチの仕事
He's definitely gonna coach her.
はいお菓子ちゃんとお母さんに言え
初心者にはまずこちらのスクールをおすすめしてもお得ですし
でも卒業までに2年。
She needs to
上
go
の子もフィギュ
immediately.
アやっていたもので。
Oh, eldest daughter
そうなんで
used
す
to.
が
A 5?
いろいろあって
Ah, injury.
そんな思いをさせたくないんです。
Oh, that's why she's so hesitant about it.
先も悪くて先生にも心配されてて勉強との両立なんて
どうして
Why are you here then?
あんまりやりたいというものですから回って直接先生の口から断られたら諦めるだろうって。
That's fucked up. Why are you here? To make her discouraged by having coaches shut her down. Yo, bro, take her up for it. Say yes. Don't say no.
断られたら諦めるだろうって。
例えば入って個人レッスン
無駄です。フィギュアスケートがどんな世界なのか。
That's the unfortunate
なんとなく分かってい
reality.
るでは5歳から始めている子に追いつける
That's
はず
true,
がない
man.
でしょ。
But she may have insane talent. It looks like she's been grinding the entire time. What the mom's doing isn't necessarily wrong. And if you think about like proper parenting, like, do you really think it's a good idea to go all in on this one specific thing that could, you know, when you've already had a shitty example with the older sister before? Like what she's doing, I'd understand. But at the same time, in terms of catching up, that 5 to 6 year gap might not be too much because it looks like she's really sweaty. It looks like she's been studying the game of figure skating. It looks like she's been writing a lot of notes and stuff like that. And with his talent of coaching, if he's good at it, maybe they can make up for it.
あれ見て。みんなすごい小さい子がジャンプしてる。これから祈りがあの中に入っても。
Okay, that's fucked up though, mom. There's gotta be a better way to say this. Like, holy shit. Hey, Inori, look at all these girls doing better than you. Hey, like, won't you feel sad that they're so much better than you and you're gonna suck compared to them? If this is somehow like a reverse psychology test to make her awaken that defiant spirit and for Inori to awaken some sort of fire to grind harder because of this, then maybe I would say Giga Brain play from the mother, but holy fuck, mom. I can only play defense for you so much.
とりあえず一回滑らせてみましょう。
Something's awakened in him.
今から判断しますよ。
Oh. This pairing. Bro said I'm not gonna be a coach. Immediately starts talking as if he owns this rink.
なんか聞いてたら黙ってられなくて。
Oh!
褒めてあげてここに入れる。
What? 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 Nice idea punch? Who does that? Nice idea
あ
punch.
の子褒めてあげてここに入れるつもりでしょ。じゃあ
Punch her back.
ってアシスタント君。
いや気づいたら勝手に口が動いてただけで。
ただし周りには他の親御さんもいる。ひき大変だか
The
ら。
Tiger Moms.
司君は特に声大きい。
わかった。
Okay.
それと本格的
Through the
投げ
lessons,
出さ
the
れたら
gear.
本人と同じくらい家族も辛い。
That's the thing,
それ
bro.
は覚えておいて。
Another unfortunate reality. If you haven't been in the world of competitive sports, bro, and I appreciate my parents for buying me all those gears to play like hockey and make me travel, you know, and take me traveling to different tournaments, bro. The amount of money they probably burned on me just to play like competitive sports as a child, it's kind of mind-boggling. It's actually kind of crazy. These kind of sports, bro, like, again, there's so much like effort, time, resources poured into this one thing, and it may not even pay off at the end.
それは覚えておいて。
ああ。22でいいの？落ち込みすぎ。なん
ごめんなさい。
お
やっぱり鶴菜が早くやりたいって言ってれば
You can still do
取
it.
ってきたの。
Damn, bro. Imagine a 26-year-old hearing this from a 10-year-old kid. If only I started younger, it wouldn't be too late for me. Like, kid, you got plenty of time. You can still do this.
ていれば。ほら足入れて。
はい。
偉そうなこと言ったけど、俺は親には言えない。
He's kind of in the same position.
君は十分偉い。
Wow. All right, let's go. Maybe she's a natural right off the
準備
bat.
はいい？
But she's like never skated before? Fuck the helmet.
ちょっと待って。
Helmets are for losers. The natural talent.
滑っているだけなのに、通った後に星が舞うように見える。
Aura. All right. I mean, she's a genius, right?
この子、
That elegant
氷の上だ
stop.
とまるで別
She's smiling now too, yeah.
才能あります。
して無理に褒めてクラブに入れさせようと。
No. She's got it. She's got it.
まさか司君。
じゃあ基礎の滑りやひょうたんわかる？
Yeah, she studies hard. Let's see it.
ひょうたん。T 字ストップ。
Okay.
スクール行く必要ないです。
Nice.
すぐ
Skip the
正
basics.
直驚きました。
Because she's just been studying. She's just been grinding, right? Entire time, all she's been doing is just doing film study through 5 to 6 years. While everyone spent time doing practical practice, she just locked in and grind. That intro scene is what she's been doing the entire time right now, right? So her knowledge and everything is kind of already there. Plus she has natural talent. Plus she's got a coach that can enable the talents.
フォアクロス。天才ですよ、天才。転ぶのを怖がらないんだ。一人で練習して何度も
Exactly.
転
That
んでるうち
movement,
に
man.
知っているんだ。じゃあスケーティングやってみようか。
これじゃなくて。
Yeah.
違うよ。フィギュアスケートの美しい見て。 スケートは靴のブレードの2本のエッジで滑るエッジとアウトサイドエッジ。この2本の使い分けを覚えるのが最初は足は約45度。
We're getting free skating lessons right now, guys. Take notes.
手は首を親指側に傾け、インのエッジ全体で氷を押す。
T-posing.
この時氷に糸を引き上げるとかっこよく見えるけど、最初は無理しなくていい。前進後は曲げた軸足を起こし引き寄せ切ったら
Yeah, all the moms right now, they're like, ooh, who is that boy? Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, take notes, mamas.
たら軸にしていた足をインエッジ側に傾けて氷を押す。
We're getting lessons.
その繰り返しだ。ブレーキがかかるから顔を引いて。
Ow!
おい、大丈夫か？
No, 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 no. You can do this. You can do this. It is a roller coaster.
スケーティングは一点を探して何度も練習を重ねるもの
There's
なん
like
だ。
a difference between regular skating and figure
もう一度やってみ
skating.
よう。
She just gotta get a little bit used to it. Smiling.
飲み込みが早い。楽しい。
She's good. Even the mom glaze.
おいいのりこんなにできるなんて。
Oh, my heart.
じゃあスケートそれはダメ。
The mom is also just as bipolar as the girl. Oh, Inori. You can do this. Wow, maybe I was wrong. You're smiling for the first time. No, I'm still gonna shut you down though. Get a real job, motherfucker.
ないんです。
Why?
でも
上の子を見て思ったんです。せずスケートだけを頑張って
That childhood was robbed. And in the end, she got nothing out of it.
やめるときは
But as true as that is, and how unfortunate that is, Inori right now, you could say is the exact kind of opposite, where you're robbing her of her childhood, and her childhood right now is figure skating. It's not as if she has anything else to live for, you know, outside of figure skating, right? You saw her life at school and everything else. She wants this one thing, so you're gonna deny her of her childhood right now because of one bad experience?
この子はまだスケート以外の夢を知らないだけです。言われないと。
I think that she just has so much regrets about what she did to her older sister. And it's fair. It's very understandable. But you can't apply that same logic to Inori though. It's a bit different here.
かけないでほしい。親としてそう考えるのはおかしいでしょうか。
I feel like she's saying that, but at the end of the day, she's saying this to protect her from her guilt and the burden that she feels, right? She must feel so guilty about the elder sister. So she just doesn't want to repeat that again. But that's what's doing best for her, not for her daughter.
この人の言う通りだ。中1からスケートを始め、遅くから始めた俺が一番分かってるはずじゃん。
私は今が嫌なの。
Oh,
祈り
let her cook.
私スケート絶対やりたかったの。もうやめちゃうくらい大変なんだってちゃんと知ってる。
But,
いっぱい迷惑かけてるのも知ってる。
but,
言っちゃった。もうこれ以上困らせちゃダメだって。
but, there it is.
ずっとやりたかった。お守りがあったの。
There it is.
スケートのこと考えも気にならなかった。
That's right. For Inori, skating is the one thing that gives her childhood.
それもただの真似っこ。私何にもない。
Takes a lot of courage to say all that.
ダメじゃない部分がある。私にも誰かに負けないくらい好きなことがある。にできることがある。
The voice acting here is going crazy too.
私は思いたいの。
Wow. And like you gotta think beyond like voice acting in terms of emotional tones, but to like portray like what a child would sound like to say that. For her, like it's the one thing that she's good at. And to deny her of that would be basically denying her of her entire childhood and life. You gotta let her do this.
もうさっさとやらせましょう。
さっさとやらせましょう。
I love how straightforward he is. Every time, this is like the 4th or 5th time where he just had a fucking just boom, just a reaction where it just comes out of nowhere.
もちろんオリンピック戦にもありません。
You never know.
けど絶対に必要な能力がある。
Okay.
リンクにかける執念が時間も費用も他の習い事の比じゃないくらいかかる。それを乗り切りが必要なんです。
でも他の子は5歳
We'll
から
make up for
始
it.
めて
その年からバリバリ練習できる子なんてそういないんですよ。
I wish that we had a reaction from the moms over here saying, "Did you see really shit talk my child? Yeah, I did. Your kid sucks.
司くん声
バカか俺は。なんでたびもこの子の気持ちがわかるのは俺じゃないか。
That's right. He lived that path already.
がなかろうが諦められるはずないんだ。あの時。
You needed you. Right? This guy basically needed a coach like that to kind of propel him forward. And finally, I feel like he can do that for this kid, you know? Something that he never had, he can do it for this kid. He sees himself in her, right?
この子のコーチになります。
Okay.
コーチとしてスケートを教えます。覚えてきたんですよ。今からでも追いつける。この子は上達、痛みを怖がらない。体幹がいい。人の話が聞ける。意欲が溢れてきてさえ下されば、この子は絶対に才能を開花できると思う。
Alright.
俺が全日本選手権に出場できる選手にしてみせます。
Okay, there's a goal. Qualifier in the national championship. Nationals mentioned.
お願いします。
Damn, making a huge scene. He returned the favor. And everyone saw that.
そこまでがおっしゃるなら
She seems a little bit more shocked and pressured and scared rather than inspired by his
おっ
words.
しゃる
We're in.
やったー。よかったな。あ、名前。
Inori.
いつか祈りです。
超いい名前じゃん。
And imagine, bro, that like I don't know, because like dude's not even a coach. This dude is a brand new person, right? And I'm not questioning his talents to be a coach, but damn, the mom who was so fucking hesitant about putting her in just went with this dude who's never coached before. But it's more than that. It's the fact that he had so much like belief in her. It's the passion, because as I think a coach, right? If I'm not sure if you guys can relate, but if you have a coach that didn't really give a fuck about what they were doing, it's kind of depressing to know that like your coach is just kind of there for the paycheck and to not really care about you and to push you to that, you know, further. I think maybe something even more important than a resume of, you know, history of good coaching is the fact that he is willing to go beyond that distance. He is willing to, you know, put in the amount of work that is proportional to the amount that the athlete is going to do, right? It's a two-way street. It's a coach and an athlete two-way street. So I'm sure that, you know, he's going to actually really try really hard. Now, is this post-credit scene here? Post-credit scene? Hold up. Going to practice immediately? Yeah, she locked in, doing her own thing. Other parents? We are though.
わかりました。
その線がみたいな顔やめてくれる。
This got called a baboon, bro. Aw, she's all smiling.
だから声って言ってるでしょ。
The way that he glazes her is so nice, dude. He gets so hyped up for her, and it's so nice. And that's the episode. Man, you know what? This anime, in terms of pure production value alone, one of the best ones so far this season, right? Top 5? Can I say top 5? Is this better than Sakamoto Days? I mean, if we look at the most recent Sakamoto Days episode 5, you know, performance, the production value, I mean, like, I feel like the use of the CGI in the beginning was beautiful and stunning. The movement is fluid. And I'm really sad that I didn't give this a chance simply because I heard the name Studio Engi and, you know, looked at their track record of all the different animes that they botched. And I thought that this is going to be, you know, a project that they just wouldn't care about. But the effort that they put in to animate these skating scenes is really, really good. And even the technical knowledge, you know, like what the fuck do I know about figure skating? But the fact that he was describing each different movements and mechanics that you would learn as some sort of basic figure skating, you know, lessons, that's pretty cool. And beyond that, in terms of actual story stuff, bro, like this kind of story can be very, very impactful. Especially if you can relate to these scenarios. Because like if you've been in an environment to play, you know, competitive sports or try anything to be on that elite level, you know the effort, dedication, not from just yourself, but from your entire family and how much it needs to be invested in sacrifice for most likely nothing to even pay off at the end, right? Not everyone can be a champion. Not everyone can get to that national stage, that Olympic stage and, you know, win all these medals and be on the poster and everyone's, you know, celebrating and worshiping you, especially if you've already had a situation with your eldest daughter where you already tried that and she got like a life-ending, like career-ending injury, and now her entire childhood was robbed. But for Inori, it's a bit different, right? For Inori, this is her childhood. This is the one thing that she actually wants to do good at and wants to be great at, because everything else she just kind of sucks at it. So to give her this chance is nice. So a beautiful story with a coach who feels like he started too late and he wished that he had someone else to really cheer on, you know, himself when he was young. And finally finding an athlete who basically is in a similar situation as him, but he can be there for her. And through this wholesome dynamic, this teamwork between coach and athlete, maybe they'll accomplish something huge. And at the end of the day, I think the best mindset to have is, like, if you really want to be like great, if you want that greatness, you have to be so toxic about it. You have to actually obsess about it. You have to sacrifice everything and literally do the one thing. But if you don't get anything out of it, you become so depressed. And at that point, you have to realize, like, it's the journey that matters more, you know? As cringe as it sounds, like, you have to be able to, like, know that you are a person that has more to live for than this specific thing that you've been grinding for. And the better that you can rationalize your life with this and your shortcomings in whatever endeavor that you've done, the better your life will be, because there's so many people that just goes all out and stuff like this and fails and doesn't really get number one, and they just become so depressed and they just become so because like their entire life, their entire value as a human being is tied to that one pursuit, and the moment that doesn't work out, then you're basically done, right? That's what the mom was trying to do, right? For her to figure out something else for herself. But you know, for every one, you know, champion, there's like thousands others that, you know, has nothing to show for. So it's a very tricky psychological thing, right? It's and that's why stories like this is so compelling, especially if you've lived through experiences like this. We'll see how the performance is on YouTube to see if we can continue this. Hopefully we can continue watching this, because this anime is fucking phenomenal. That's it for me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlists for even more content. And until next time, take care.